Hello, I'm going to be introducing the Samsung television set here, and the first thing we're going to do is to turn it on. So we're going to pick up the remote control. The red button up here is the on-off button. We're going to turn it on. We wait for the TV to turn on. It's going to come up in TV mode. Right now it's trying to get to channel 2. I don't have an antenna hooked up to it, so there is no channel 2. We use over here on the remote the channel up and down buttons to change to the next channel. And we can change to all these different channels, and of course none of them are working because I don't have the antenna hooked up. So that's the up and down buttons on the channel. The TV is very straightforward. There's a mute button here on the remote. So we're going to go now to the internet mode by pushing the home button here. On the remote, this home button here changes between TV mode and internet mode. We're in TV mode. Now we're in internet mode. Now we're in TV mode on channel 103, and now we're on internet mode. In internet mode, we're going to need the keyboard, so we're going to have to turn the keyboard on. You do not need the keyboard when you're just watching TV. Here's the on switch. It's red when it's off. I'm turning it to green so it's on. When you're done using the internet, you'll turn the keyboard off to save the batteries. So I've got my remote here, and I can use my remote to change things, or I can use the keyboard. And there's a mouse here on the keyboard, and we move it around and we switch things. The most common thing we're going to want, let's go first here, down here at the bottom, you see is CBS News. I can pick it up with the keyboard. I can also pick it up with the remote using the arrow keys on the remote. And there we go on CBS News. I am using these are the left, right, up, and down buttons, and the one in the middle is to select. So here goes CBS News. It's thinking. It takes a while when you go into and out of internet mode, and there we are. And it says to press left, right, up, and down to browse. We can use the remote, up, down, left, and right, or we can use the keyboard. When we're done, some apps will have an X in the upper right-hand corner that you can click, or you hit the home button on the remote to go back to the home. So you notice now when I'm waving around the remote, it's in magic mode and it's acting as a mouse as I move the remote around, or I can actually use the trackpad and do the same thing. So let's go now to, say, YouTube, if we want to watch a YouTube video. And again, you can use the remote, or you can use the keyboard and mouse. And I can use the down arrow buttons, or I can use this mouse to go up and down. You can select what you want. So we could, for instance, here is the search, and we could search for a show by Nova by spelling in the word Nova, or typing it on the keyboard. I've already done it, so I'm just going to click on Nova for search, and they're giving us a bunch of different episodes here of Nova that we could watch. And we go in there and you click on it, and you could search for anything you want on YouTube. Okay, when we're done and we want to get out of there, sometimes there's an X. This one doesn't have an X, so we hit the home button on the remote to get back to the home page. There are all these different applications we can run here. This is our web browser, which we can use to get our email. Let's try that again. I'm going to use the magic remote and push it over there on web browser. And if you notice, we have Gmail bookmarked, so we can go straight to Gmail and you can log in. I don't have your login information, so I can log in as me, but anyway, you can log in yourself, and of course you'll need your password. When you're done, you notice this one happens to have an X up here, so you can X out of it, or you can hit the home button. Either one will get you out. You can do picture-in-picture, so you can be watching your email while you're also watching TV. Okay, we're back in TV mode now. If you want to go into app mode, you hit the home button, which switches you between the internet mode and TV mode. Give it a minute. There's the TV mode. And again, we have channels up and down using these channel buttons. I don't have the TV hooked up. Okay, I'm going to stop this now.